Purple Luffy is a deck that strives when you get to first turn. The combo of taking your life to get to 4 dawns and play the Zoro Searcher, which mind you, that is a 6k body, and playing your 7 cost 8k Luffy Taro to cheat out another 6k body is a very intimidating board once you establish it. But most players who are new to the deck does not know what to do when they lose the dice roll and go second. Enter the 5 cost Blocker Kid. By being a 6k body, the opponent would need to invest Dawn just to get rid of it, which is very hard to do in the early game. You can attach 1 Dawn to it and swing 7k as long as you can. The advantage of playing Purple Luffy in this meta now is that we have access to more 2k counters, so it's easier to defend this card as long as we can. Also, don't forget that this card strives on using your heavy hitters' Dawn minus effects, keeping your Dawn count up as you build your board. With that out of the way, let's go see these matchups. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be going second as Purple Luffy. So I wanted to show you guys how to play out these matchups throughout, this meta. Obviously, you wanted to mulligan for the 5 cost kid. I don't know what I was doing in this game. I guess since this is Blackbeard, I just wanted to fill out my board with low cost characters, such as the Zoros or like the Sanjis, especially the Sanji, because the Sanji would be a great card in this matchup since the card ability is not on play. Here I'm just gonna slowly whittle out his board, carefully not attacking his life because I don't want him to get cards to remove my board. If you watch my video with how Blackbeard works, you would notice that if your opponent is just like attacking your character, like your small characters like the Lafitte and the Dokis, you are basically just getting the value out of it, and I want to prevent that one in this matchup. So that's why I'm trying to build my board before he can get into 10 dawns. And yeah, as you can see, he doesn't have much card on his hand left. He can't really attack my board as well, so I'm not too fussed about having my having my opponent with 5 life once they get to 10 dawns, because what are they gonna do, right? So even if they drop this Blackbeard, they're not really gonna do anything. I can still take life here. Actually, I did Gum Giant because it is a I was on 10 dawns already. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, here I'm just gonna drop this Bon Clay. Bon Clay is really nice in this matchup because you can basically copy the Teach, and if he doesn't block, then that's just like a free hit as well. So here I just baited him. I pretended to attack by 5, and then I was gonna make him commit to the block the bigger swing, but yeah, he instantly took that bait. So here I'm pretty comfortable with taking my life. I still have 2 lives, so he needs 3 swings. He hasn't built his board yet. He doesn't have any counter here, so it doesn't matter if he block or not, or like counter or not, because I think he forgot that One Clay can copy your opponent's attack power. Anyway, he's got no cards here. I'm just continuing to build my board, building blockers just in case he he attacks for my life, and I'll feel safe. 5k to 1k. We're gonna try to protect this one because we want to get rid of his teach again. So 6k. I think we're gonna save this one. We're gonna use the giant. Yes. So good, man. It's so good. Okay, so now he doesn't have any leader ability here, right? So what we can do is we can attack for 5, see if he blocks, and then we're gonna attack for 8. Yeah, he's gonna block. I'm gonna attack for 12. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for game here. Yeah, we are going for game because we do have the secret Luffy rush as well. That turn that he didn't, the turn that he didn't activate his leader ability is the turn that we actually managed to kill him. So if you're gonna be matching up with Blackbeard, all you have to do is be very patient with your board. Keep attacking all the side characters that he's using to swing, and then eventually you'll just pressure him, I guess, with like with all the board that you build. And even if you're like building like a 4-cost card on your board, they are pretty much just 6k characters. So by the time he dropped his 10-cost Blackbeard, then you would have like 7k swings, and eventually he would have to use his blocker, and he would have no cards in hand because the majority of the Blackbeard players, they would just use their leader ability to have advantage throughout the whole game. But yeah, so that's just the first match. We'll go to this. Alrighty, so we're gonna be facing against Shanks, which is one of the harder matchup because of how good this deck is. I'm actually surprised with the build of this deck. It's very aggressive. Having the Zoro on your first turn, it's very it can catch some people if they don't counter out of it. Just gonna have a little trouble here having that Lucky Roo, so we can't really swing because it's just gonna KO our actually no, they can't KO our they can't KO our kid. Here I'm gonna be searching for that Sanji because I wanted to rest him. And so I want to rest the Lucky Roo and then swing on his face. He's gonna swing wide here, and we're just gonna counter with 2Ks. This is actually one of the good things about the new Luffy starter deck. We do have access to more 2Ks and the giant. Here, if he's gonna defend this one, then I'll just keep attacking him and then keep taking cards out of his hands. Didn't want to swing with my kid because I don't have any counters left on my hand, and if he has any like some sort of like that, like the dragon, it's gonna be very hard for us to defend. I'll be taking my last life as well, which is not looking good, but we'll see what we can do in here. He doesn't have much card on his hand as well. This is a very aggressive deck profile for Shanks, so I need to be very careful with this one. I'm gonna play the Nami here so I can search more cards, or I mean like draw more cards. I'm gonna swing 7, get rid of that annoying Zoro, and so he's only got 2 cards in his life, in his hand. So yeah, we'll be swinging with the kid as well because we do have an extra blocker on the board, and we do have the Gungam Giant as well. So I think we're all right. We're doing all right right now. Ooh, yeah, that's rough. The Rayleigh. Do I do the yeah? So I'm gonna try and counter out first. So hopefully I don't break with this one. I'm gonna remove one of my 2Ks. I'm not sure if that was the correct thing to do, but yeah, managed to get another blocker as well, and then a Luffy Taro. So we can swing with the Luffy Taro that we have here right now, and then replace it with a brand new Luffy Taro, which is, you know, gonna be face up as well. So that is pretty good. Thinking of like swinging into the dragon, because the dragon is giving us a headache as well. But we're gonna be very aggressive here, so we're gonna put him on the clock, see if he actually have all the cards that he needs, or he's gonna be more aggressive. If he does, then we're gonna punish him by taking more life. So we'll replace that, gain one more Dawn. I swing 6, so he has to give me a 2K or take the life. If he doesn't have any 2K here, that means, yeah, that means the swing will just go through, right? So, and then he's gonna be on one, yeah, he's gonna be on 1 life left. And we do have 2 blockers, but now it's back to 1. Yeah, I'm gonna giant here because this is easier to counter. He's got 2 more attacks. I could have just, yeah, I was just gonna block the first attack and then take the last swing. But other than that, there's no way for him to survive. So, yeah, that blocker kid stayed there the whole game. As you know, as soon as I played him, he just never left the field, and there was just like way too many characters for my opponent to choose. And you know, in the heat of the game, a lot of players just crack down into the pressure, and then they don't evaluate the situation on the board. It's very tempting as well to swing on other characters on a Luffy board, because they pose a lot of threat into the opponent's turn, and that 6-cost kid just kind of like strives into players who will make mistakes of not getting rid of it. But yeah, that's just like how good that blocker kid into the second turn if you lose the dice roll. We'll check one more matchup because that one's pretty quick. Okay, we're gonna be facing against Lucci, and we actually managed to get the 5-cost kid on our hands. So we're gonna play this one as soon as we get our second turn. He has to invest a couple of cards just to get rid of this, which works well in our favor, and another one as well. So I'll swing 5. Yeah, playing that blocker again, see if he has the enough removal. I don't think he would have enough removal here, unless he just used like Ice Age or like yeah, I don't know what he can do to remove this one. So it will stay on the board. We can do the Luffy yeah, we can do the Luffy Taro as well, returning back 1 done active. And then I think we'll just swing 7 to it as well. So we'll see if he takes this one first, or if he counters out of it. So he's gonna counter. So he's gonna counter with that Brook. And then yeah, swinging 7 with this. So a lot of people will just try to remove the Sanji first, because the Sanji will let us draw 1 card. So this is what I'm talking about last game. People will start getting pressured with which card to remove first, especially to black players, right? They only have like limited amount of removals, and they're most likely gonna be saving it to remove like a big body, which gonna make our kids stay on the board longer, and then we're gonna have that one active Dawn all the time, pretty much the whole game, and it's gonna gain so much value out of it that they would just like notice it very late in the game. So here he uses like 3 removable cards just to get rid of those 2. Again, our kids survive, and then now we can play the Big Mom, gain 1 more life. So we're gonna trash the Sanji. I believe that this is just way too late in the game. We're gonna put the Lucci into the bottom of his deck because we don't want it in the trash, right? Because that's how black players strive as well throughout the game, if they have like all the pieces that they need in the trash. So having that just denying that Lucci and putting it on his life, that means that he's not gonna see it for a while. Here again, uses a Ice Age to remove my Big Mom, making my 5-cost kid survive again, and he's gonna use his full combo just to remove it. Yeah, remove the Big Mom. Now we survive another turn. So we still have 3 lives, right? We want to see another Luffy Tower here, but unfortunately we don't have any. We're gonna trash one of the 2K. There we go. We can play that one next turn. Here we're just gonna swing 6, and then we're just gonna swing 6 again. And then we're just gonna keep 1 down off for that Gum Gum Giant. Again, the black players, they would most likely try to remove the Zoro first with their removal cards, but having 4 cards in hand, that's gonna be very rough for them. He's still trying to swing on it. Okay, well that's fine. I'll give him the 2Ks because I want that kid to stay for another turn. As you can see, he's yeah, he just realized how much value we're getting out of that kid, and now we can just use Gum Gum Giant to protect this one. Unfortunately, we didn't trash the Luffy Taro, so we're gonna use that one to bring the Nami, and then we're just gonna have another giant on our head, which is so good, man. The filtering on this deck is so good. I think I should have swing 7 here. Oh, actually no, I'm not gonna swing 7 because I'm gonna put another blocker here and the Gum Gum Giant. Okay, so I do have 2 blockers here. There's no way for him to remove that kid again. So again, it survived another turn, so that's turn 7. So that's about 5 turns that it survived. And he's just starting to realize how good of a card it is on my board. And he's running out of time. He's down to like his last 2 life, and his last life doesn't even have any counter on it. So I don't know what he's gonna do, you know. Okay, well at this point I've already gained so much value out of this card, so I think it's time to let go of it. Same with the Zoro Juro, and then we can take this Gecko Moria hit. Or we're gonna block it this time. Yeah, I think we're gonna block it this time because we already took the 5K. He has a oh my god, yeah, he has a Sabo, but that doesn't matter because we're just gonna rest it. If he can't block this one, that means that it's game already. He doesn't have any counter on his last life, so I'm just gonna take a free swing. I'll take our life as well in a 9K swing. Most of the black decks, they would be using a lot of removal, a lot of cards to reduce their minus cost of their opponent. So at the end, they won't have much counter out of their hands. So this is coming from a black player in the past few sets. So I know how to play around this kind of deck. So that's just what happened here. You know, I was just build my board. I tried to protect my 5-cost kid because I know that my big bodies, once I get to like 7 to 10 dawns, I would just have those negative dawn effects on my card, and that's just gonna gain so much value out of that 5-cost kid if it survives. So as you can see, that's just like one of the prime example of like how to win using that 5-cost kid. Is for people who don't see the threat straight away of that card. And then as you can see, he realized it very late in the game. He should have removed that one very early once he had all those removals. But you know, I get it. Those Luffy Taros, those big moms, they're very scary cards, and you don't want them to swing on your face. That's why you'll try to remove them as soon as you can. But I think he made a mistakes where he removed my Zoro instead of my the 5-cost kid. But yeah, we'll do one more game and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, for our final match will be against a green-yellow Yamato. Don't get me wrong, Yamato is still out there. She still pose a big threat into the meta. As you can see, they started playing that event card where it'll just take one of your life, and then I think they do have another support character, support card as well that they got from this set, which is the Nico Robin, where they can just trash the life of the opponent, I believe, once they have like 3 or less life. So that'll work well with Yamato. But yeah, so we don't have much play in here, and we're just gonna play the Sanji, I believe. Yeah, so we're gonna play the Sanji. And we're just gonna hope that we find the right cards that we need for that Luffy Taro to pair up with. Otherwise, it's gonna be sad. Yeah, it's gonna be very sad. Ooh, freezing my Luffy Taro. Okay, so it actually took that one, and now we're down to 0 life, but that's okay. We still have the Lin here. So we're gonna try and survive this turn. So he surely has to let go. Okay, so he didn't let go of it. And then we're just gonna trash the secret rare Luffy, I believe. Ooh, not the secret rare. Okay. I think I was hoping for like to finish him off with a rush. Ooh, the 7 Cosinelle. Are we gonna take this one? Yeah, nah. We're gonna block this one, and then I think we're gonna come giant our way out of it, and then yeah. I think that's why I kept the secret rare Luffy's, because of that Gum Giant. Okay, so that makes sense now. Here I'm just gonna swing 7. Another useless kid. Ooh, that hurts. Luckily we drew into another one. And then I was contemplating if I should attack that NL. I think I will. Yeah, I think I will, because I don't want him to trigger that one. I don't want him to trigger that annoying S shark. So yeah, he doesn't have any counter left, as you can tell. Otherwise he would have like counter out of that NL. I think I'll happily take this one as well. Actually, no, I won't. Oh, I did. Okay, interesting. So 7k. I still have 3 sinks left. Another 7k. and then yeah, if he has all the counters for it, so be it. I'm just gonna swing 17, and then yeah, that 5-cost kid saved our life again. That was a very quick match, but yeah, it still shows you that the extra active Dawn that you get will just give you those big swings that you need as a Purple Luffy leader. So I'll show you my deck list for this deck, and we'll just wrap it up, and we'll see what we learned in this video so far. Okay, so this is the deck list. I'm pretty sure I've shown this one into one of my videos, but just want to show it to you guys again for those who are new to the channel. And you know, we're just gonna maximize the useless captain kid in this deck. So this is basically a turn 2 and a turn 1 deck. I'm thinking of bringing this one to nationals, but I don't have much practice with this deck. I've been playing a lot of Dofi because I feel like Dofi is a better deck, and just this deck just loses to Dofi, you know, 50-50 or like 60-40 to Dofi's favor. It depends on who's piloting the Dofi, but this deck is very, very solid. It is considerably cheaper than the other decks. I think the only expensive cards that I would have here is the Bond Clay. I know the Bond Clay just shoot up in prices, and I think I was looking at it on Friday, and then it shot up again on Sunday morning. I don't know why, but I barely play this card. Only play this card during late games, but yeah, around the time that I get to play this card, the game is pretty much finished, so I won't even have enough time to swing with this card. So I just kept it just in case I don't have any options on my 4 Dawn turns. At least it will ramp me up one more Dawn if I have nothing on my hand. Also, again, like what I said on the intro, this deck, especially the useless captain kid, the card strives into minus Dawn effect cards, and all those minus Dawn effect cards are your big bosses, such as your Luffy Taro, your 7-cost Sanji, your Lin Lin, and your Luffy secret rare as well. I'm thinking of like replacing the secret rare Luffy to another copy of Lin Lin. It's just because like there's a lot of decks who are a bit aggressive in this meta, especially the Dofi ones. You're gonna see a lot of Dofi in this meta, so I think another copy of Lin Lin would be very nice. But I just don't like the effect of the Lin Lin card where you have to throw one card, because a lot of the times you are either going to be saving that one brick card on your hand for a Gum Gum Giant, and then you're going to be playing the Lin Lin and the Giant on, you know, consecutive turns. Is just very it's just very taxing on your hand size. But either way, you get to survive another turn, so it kind of like outweighs the bad side. But yeah, I hope you guys learned something in this video. Don't be discouraged if you didn't win your dice rolls. I mean, I play locals and I pretty much just lose 90% of the dice rolls, so I don't really get the turn or the curve that I want. But I hope this video helps you decide or give you like a better chance of winning if you are playing a Purple Luffy. So make sure you play that useless captain kid mulligan for that one, because there's no way for you to search it. And yeah, just have fun and swing big, swing tall, swing wide, and you'll just win your games very easily. Yeah, so if you're new here, if you haven't subscribed, please like and subscribe. We are close to 500 subs, and yeah, we're just gonna grind this 2025 and hoping to get to that 1,000 subs, and then yeah, hopefully I the community grows bigger, and a lot more players seek out YouTube videos like this. And yeah, if you learned something new, just comment down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys into the next one. Bye.